The iPhone 14, Apple's newest smartphone, has been unveiled. Major low-light camera improvements, a faster GPU, satellite calling connectivity, crash detection, and what Apple claims to be the best battery life on the iPhone 14 are all new features of the new 14 series. Here are the key characteristics, features, and release date for the phone that we currently know about. To know everything, watch through to the end. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Number 10. Price and release date. The iPhone 14 has a starting price of $799 and will go on sale on September 16. Pre-orders will begin on September 9th. It comes in the colors Product Red, Blue, Purple, Midnight, and Starlight. One can choose between 128, 256, or 512 gigabytes of storage. Number 9. Design and display. The design of the iPhone 14 is flawless. The new iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max both feature the new Dynamic Island, a fungible zone that stores both the True Depth module and display information. While it's a virtual reproduction of the iPhone 13, it may fall short in comparison. The 6.1-inch iPhone 14 is essentially a small piece of technology between two opulent slabs of glass that may or may not be Gorilla Glass Victus. For those who are unfamiliar with the design language, Apple initially debuted with the iPhone 12. The ceramic shield is still present on the cover screen, so that should give another layer of defense. The larger power, sleep, and Siri buttons are on the right, while the volume controls are below the quiet slider on the left. What could be the lightning port's final act is located between the speaker grill and microphone holes on the base. While the European Union is pressuring Apple to switch to USB-C connections for its devices by 2024, it is staying with this model. Your old cables will be content. For the first time, an all-eSIM system has replaced the conventional SIM slot on an iPhone. The camera array on the back is still somewhat square-shaped and is identical to that of the iPhone 13. One wide and one ultra-wide 12MP cameras are present. Because there are so many similarities, Apple's stunning new purple body color choice for the iPhone might be the most intriguing design feature. On the iPhone 14, Apple has largely maintained the 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display from the iPhone 13. Number 8. Camera. Apple upgraded the wide camera, now known as the main camera, with a larger 12-megapixel sensor and a wider f1.5 aperture. This provides better images and quicker low-light performance. According to Apple, this represents a 49% improvement in dim lighting. There was no mention of the macro photography function coming to non-Pro phones, and the ultra-wide camera remains unaltered. To make the capability available, Apple would need to integrate focusing into the ultra-wide camera. An f1.9 aperture and autofocus enhance the selfie camera. The selfie camera can take better pictures faster when coupled with the depth sensors used for Face ID. Additionally, upgrades to the chipset enable 4K filming while utilizing cinematic mode. The improved camera performance can be accessed by setting 30 FPS or 24 FPS. Number 7. Battery. Apple, which never discusses battery size, says the iPhone 14 boasts the best battery life of any iPhone ever made. That must be taken to represent at least 15 hours of video watching, but it may also mean a day or longer. The phone continues to support MagSafe wireless charging, but doesn't appear to have received any kind of fast charging improvement. Number 6. Always-on display. Apple might finally make the long-rumored always-on display functionality available with the iPhone 14 model. This has been available to Android phone users for some time, and now iOS users may finally be able to use it. Liking the video so far? Then go like, share, and subscribe now. Number 5. Tech and specs. According to Apple, the A15 Bionic chip found on the iPhone 13 Pro gives the iPhone 14 an 18% performance boost over the iPhone 13. Apple claims to have enhanced the thermal performance of the iPhone 14, which should help anyone who wishes to use the device for gaming. Other than that, the camera and battery life are the key areas of development. The iPhone 14 can play videos for up to 20 hours, according to Apple. The widely expected satellite connectivity is among the additional new features. It's possible that the most recent iPhones may finally contain the satellite connection function we've been hearing about for a year. This year, Apple might include satellite capabilities in its brand new iPhones. Users may also have access to a tool that sends emergency SMS messages, according to a Bloomberg article. Without a mobile signal, you can contact for emergency assistance using emergency SOS with satellite, which could save the lives of people in extremely remote areas and be incredibly helpful when sailing or going over steep terrain. The phone comes with 2 years of service for free. In addition, crash detection has been included. It is intended to recognize when it believes you have been in an automobile accident, and if you're unable to reply, it'll immediately contact emergency services. Additionally, the iPhone 14 only supports eSIM because there is no SIM card slot. Number 4. Astrophotography mode. The iPhone 14 series is believed to include an exclusive function called Astrophotography mode. Apple has sent out invitations for the event, and the banner features a space theme. This suggests that the new iPhone could come with both an astrophotography function and a satellite connection option. If this is true, the iPhone 14 will let users shoot images of the stars or the night sky. However, it's unlikely that using the functionality will immediately yield a result. A better image will, of course, require a longer exposure period and much more internal processing time for the camera. Number 3. Processor, Biometrics, Wireless. Apple reserved the newest A16 Bionic for the iPhone 14 Pro series, leaving the iPhone 14 with the A15 Bionic. This is the iPhone 13 Pro's version of the processor, not the one employed by the iPhone 13. Its 5-core GPU enables better processing throughout the system and in select programs. The iPhone 14 now has access to the upgraded 4K cinematic mode thanks to this enhanced processor. Face ID is still hidden behind the same size notch as the iPhone 13 because it hasn't been updated. However, iOS 16 now allows users to unlock their iPhone 14 in either a portrait or landscape position. The U1, 5G, and Wi-Fi connectivity were not upgraded for the iPhone 14 series. Apple did, however, incorporate the more recent Bluetooth 5.3 specification. Although Bluetooth 5.3 is also used by the AirPods Pro 2, no details on the advantage of this more recent technology were offered. Number 2. iPhone 14 and iOS 16. We already have all the information we need about iOS 16, but the iPhone 14 will benefit from all of its most recent improvements, such as the updated lock screen, modifications to mail and messages, and more. Within the next few weeks, iOS 16 will be available for the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus. While no one will have any issues identifying iOS's signature design flourishes, the iOS 16 public beta does come with a number of important upgrades. Many of us have been using it for months. The new lock screen tops the list of them. The lock screen is like the iPhone's calling card, advertising to you and the world its intentions as the first thing you see. The picture segmentation feature, which may layer a section of your image on top of the rest of it, gives it a striking new look thanks to new fonts and sizes. Additionally, more useful widgets have been added to the lock screen. Owners of the brand new iPhone 14 will like the revised notifications, which no longer clog the lock screen, and the availability of multiple lock screens, each with a unique focus mode. They'll be able to establish multi-stop instructions on the new maps, modify and retrieve texts after they've been sent, and pull picture subjects straight from photos and put them into apps and communications. There are several aspects of the new platform to investigate, all of which could significantly alter how you use and view the iPhone 14. You can also benefit from the upgraded live text and visual lookup as well as the new iCloud shared photo libraries. Number 1. Outlook. It appears that many of the rumors about the iPhone 14 from the previous year were accurate. Actually, there aren't many differences between it and the iPhone 13. The greatest adjustment is the iPhone mini's replacement with the iPhone 14 Plus. The iPhone 14 may not be a significant improvement over the iPhone 13, but it is unquestionably a good upgrade for those using an iPhone 12 or before. The iPhone 14 appears to be a modest offering for 2022, given the iPhone 13 Pro's A15 Bionic CPU, improved cameras, and increased battery life. All in all, the Apple iPhone 14 is a flagship that holds on to an aging, well-worn design and serves up some technical improvements, including a more powerful true-depth camera array, crash detection, satellite communications, and more, to split the difference between the budget-conscious and the next big thing. And that's all for this video. Let's know in the comments if you're going to buy this phone. If you enjoyed the video, then please like, share, and subscribe. Bye!